Today we're going to be talking about the top 20 LEGO sets of all time under $100. There's a lot of great LEGO sets to get through, so let's dive into it. And very quickly guys, if you do enjoy my content, be sure to hit that subscribe button as it really does help the channel out. Okay, so starting us off in at 20th place, we have set 75211, the Imperial TIE Fighter. Now this LEGO set was released back in 2018 and it retailed for $70 and it came with 519 pieces. Released for Solo, a Star Wars story, this set brought us one of the cleanest TIE fighters ever produced. With a sharp and sturdy design, it felt more display ready than many other earlier versions. You got 4 great minifigures included in this set, such as the TIE Pilot, Han Solo in disguise, Tobias Beckett and a Mimbam Stormtrooper with maybe the coolest printing on any Stormtrooper ever made. For a $70 LEGO set, this felt so premium and it really did cater to all sorts of fans. On to 19th place we have Pharaoh's Quest, the Golden Staff Guardians, set 7306. Now this LEGO set was released in 2011 and it retailed for $10 and came with 70 pieces. Part of LEGO's underrated Pharaoh's Quest theme, this little set gave you a rugged hero adventurer facing off against 2 mummy warriors that had awesome scarab beetle shields, plus there was a small shrine build with a golden staff. For a LEGO set that retailed for only $10, this little LEGO set really did pack a punch. Kids could pick this up with pocket money and collectors loved this unique theme. This is the kind of LEGO set that reminds you LEGO themes don't have to be massive franchises to be memorable. In 18th place we have the LEGO Power Miners Mine Mech set 8957. This set was released in 2009 and it retailed for $8 and came with 67 pieces. This tiny mech gave you a rugged brick-built suit with claws and saw blades, plus a rock monster to fight. And I love the design of the rock monsters from that theme. They are so nostalgic to me and they have a really cool design. Even though the set was tiny, it packed tons of play value. You could pose it, chomp down on crystals, and stage battles with the rock monster. It was simple, cheap, and endless fun. In at 17th place we have the Clone Troopers Battle Pack set 7655. This set retailed for only $10 and came with 58 pieces, and this is one of the most legendary Star Wars battle packs of all time. This is the one that started it all. In this set you got 4 great Clone Trooper minifigures for just $10, a real steal and a real bargain back then. And if you were into the LEGO Star Wars theme in the mid 2000s, you definitely regret not picking up more of these, as the old clone designs are just so iconic now. At 16th place we have the LEGO DC Darkside Invasion set 76028. This set was released in 2015 for $70 and it came with 545 pieces. This set gave fans a proper Justice League team up. The Javelin Jet was sleek and Darkseid came with a massive stud shooting cannon, but what really made this set so legendary is the minifigure lineup. You got most of the Justice League plus a big fig Darkseid which looks epic. This is a really underrated gem that gave superhero fans an awesome roster of minifigures without having to break the bank. In at 15th place we have Escape from the Lost Tomb. This set was released in 2023. It retailed for only $40 and came with 600 pieces. This set was from the short-lived revival of the popular Indiana Jones theme, based off a really great scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark. This remake gave fans a highly detailed tomb scene with collapsible walls, hidden snakes and traps. You got 4 minifigures, those being Indiana Jones, Marion, Sulla and a mummy. There was great value for money in this LEGO set. In fact, it was probably the best value for money LEGO set in 2023. This set had everything. It had nostalgia, strong play features and a perfect minifigure lineup. At 14th place we have Hulk vs the Red Hulk set 76078. This set retailed for $60. It was released in 2017 and it came with 375 pieces. And in this LEGO set you got 2 Hulks, 2 She-Hulks and 2 vehicles. I mean, come on, as a Marvel fan it really doesn't get much better than that, does it? For only $60 you got a truly rare occasion where you had 2 big figs in one LEGO set. But yeah, any fans of Hulk as a character definitely have this set high up on their favourite LEGO sets of all time. It's a really iconic Marvel LEGO set. Moving on to 13th place, we have the Creator 3-in-1 Castle, set 31168, a more recent LEGO set that was incredibly popular when it was on shelves, so much so that it was rarely discounted here in the UK, and you can see why. This is just such a phenomenal LEGO set. You get so much for your money, great playability, 3 amazing options that you can choose to build with, and also there's some great alternative mocks on Rebrickable where you could put 2 or 3 of these together and create a castle that could rival the Great Lion Knight's castle. So yeah, a truly epic cheap set. At 12th place we have the Milano Spaceship Rescue set 76021. This set was released in 2014 and it was priced at $75. You got Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax and Ronan the Accuser all in one Lego set. The ship looked incredible on display whilst also being great fun to play with, plus at the time this was the only way to get a really detailed Drax minifigure. For Marvel fans, this is still one of the top ships Lego ever released. Moving on to 11th place, we have the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine. This is easily the most iconic set of the short-lived Scooby-Doo theme. This was a must-have for cartoon fans. It had a great design, instantly recognisable, and it was a really cheap Lego set costing only $30 at the time, and for that you got some great minifigures like Shaggy, Scooby, Fred and one monster. In at 10th place and halfway through the list we have the 501st Legion Clone Troopers. This set was released in 2020 and was priced at $30, and after years of fan petitions Lego finally gave us the 501st Battle Pack where you got some great minifigures like a 501st Jetpack Trooper and 3 regular 501st Troopers plus 2 B1 battle droids. The set also came with a really good Bark Speeder and a AT-AT Walker. This was such a popular Lego set, it sold out constantly after its launch. It's one of the best cheap Lego Star Wars sets from the past decade for sure. Moving on to 9th place we have set 9494, Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. Something different to what we usually have with Anakin Starfighters, this one is actually the green version that we see very briefly in Revenge of the Sith. To get 5 minifigures included in a Jedi Interceptor Lego set is very rare, so it's awesome that we got that in this Lego set. You've got Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin, Newt Gunray, R2-D2 and a security battle droid. This set not only nailed the look of the Interceptor, but it also came with some landscape based off the Mustafar final battle, which is something that had never been done before until this Lego set. At 8th place we have the Pirates of the Caribbean Whitecap Bay set 4194. This set retailed for $80 and came with 745 pieces. This is a lighthouse build that comes with hidden traps and based off the mermaid capture scene from On Stranger Tides. And for $80 I feel like you really did get a lot for your money with this set. Tons of detail and some really good minifigures. It's a really underrated Lego set in my opinion, but I think it definitely deserves a place high up on this list. Moving on to 7th place we have the Hogwarts Express set 75955. This set was released in 2018 for $80 and it came with 801 pieces and 6 minifigures. This is a phenomenal playscale version of the iconic Harry Potter train. The bright red really does make it stand out and the platform looks great. You also have a really good minifigure lineup. Now I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but this is by far one of the best Harry Potter Lego sets made, under $100. At 6th place we have the Galaxy Explorer set 10497. This set was released in 2022 and it retailed for just under $100 and it came with 1254 pieces, and although we are right at the $100 limit, this is by far one of the best value for money Lego sets from the past few years. It's a pretty large Lego set based off one of the most iconic vintage Lego sets ever made. The Galaxy Explorer is one of Lego's finest anniversary sets ever made, and it's definitely one of the best Lego sets under $100. At 5th place we have the Superhero Airport Battle set 76051, and this set was released in 2016 and retailed for $80. This set truly is one of the best Lego Marvel sets ever made in my opinion. Based off one of the better MCU movies, this set is packed with great minifigures and great play features. My favourite part about the Lego set though is easily the brick-built giant man. I love the fact the Lego designers basically just made a huge minifigure out of bricks. It looks so awesome, it's such a fun touch to an all-time best Marvel Lego set, and for $80 this set is just fantastic value. Moving on to 4th place we have a real classic Lego set, Brickbeard's Bounty set 6243. When I was a kid this Lego set was one of my absolute grail Lego sets. It retailed for just under $100 and it came with only 592 pieces, which is insane for such a large Lego set. A full pirate ship with sails, cannons and a full crew for under $100, though at the time this was seen as a fairly expensive Lego set. But this is easily one of the best Lego pirate ships ever made, and it's got tons of detail inside the captain's quarters, and of course, who didn't love firing off the cannons? At third place we have the Ghostbusters Ecto one, and this set was released in 2014 and came with 508 pieces and all 4 core members of the Ghostbusters team. It's great you got all 4 team members in their iconic outfits, and the LEGO designers did a great job scaling down the Ecto one into a fun sized LEGO set where you can fit all 4 minifigures in the car. This was among some of the first cheap LEGO idea sets to be released, and to me it's just so sad looking back seeing how great some of those cheap sets were, considering all we seem to get now from the LEGO Ideas theme are sets priced well over $150. But this set goes to prove you can do really cheap LEGO Ideas sets and they can still be awesome. At second place we have set 7037, the LEGO Castle Tower Raid. Now this is the fantasy castle theme, not the vintage castle theme, and this set retailed for only $30. It came with 364 pieces and was released in 2008. At that time 11-year-old me was only buying Star Wars sets, but I remember seeing these in store and thinking how cool they were. And for me the Tower Raid set was the best cheap set from that theme. The small tower build is really good, and then you have the Trolls Siege Tower, which is a great size and it's a really solid sturdy build. This is the kind of set you can have an endless amount of fun with, and for $30 you really can't complain. But moving on to first place, my favourite cheap LEGO set of all time has to be the LEGO Lord of the Rings Battle at the Black Gate. Set 79007, this set was released in 2013 for $60 and it came with 656 pieces. And yeah, for me it's the best cheap LEGO set ever made. This thing has everything: great play features, a cool design that looks awesome on display, and a 10 out of 10 minifigure lineup. In fact, this set featured some of the best minifigures from the entire Lord of the Rings theme, such as Gandalf the White, Aragorn in his Gondor armour, and the Mouth of Sauron, all of which are exclusive to this set. You can have so much fun with this mid-range set, and for me is my favourite set ever made under $100. So there we have it guys, some of the best LEGO sets ever made under $100. Let me know down in the comments which one is your favourite. Are there any LEGO sets you love under $100? Let me know down below. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and I'll see you on the next one.